For light to be. Huh? Now, if you get up, I will tell you something. I will get up. Listen, having taught in schools, having preached for 31 years, I want to tell you something you don't know. It's a high secret. If you like doubting preachers, don't worry that whether I'm a preacher or not. See me as an intelligent man. Don't even worry whether I'm a preacher or not. Listen. The Bible says that if that boy must be a king, he must stay under. I say he. Huh? Why is staying under important? Staying under is important because impartation is inevitable for rising. But what I am trying to tell you is that all the people that were wasted, they will always find it difficult to stay under. People that doesn't have light don't stay under. They don't stay under to wait because they don't want anybody to control them. Listen, when people's lives are destroyed, they become stubborn. Huh? They don't want anybody to influence them. If you see a girl or a boy that doesn't want anybody to influence him, the boy is already dead. If you're a preacher, don't lay hand on somebody you didn't teach. Don't lay hand on somebody you have not raised. Because there is a staying under before rising. The Bible says he shall be under tutors and governors until. I think I go to that place again. There are people that can never stay under. They'll be running up and down. Even when their mother tells them something, their father tells them something, they will be arguing because they are wounded. They are doomed. Your mother is telling you something you don't want to hear. Your father is telling you something you don't want to hear. Those that want to tell you something to tell you don't want to hear because you are doomed. There is a devil that want to destroy your life that says don't listen. Galatians chapter 2, 1 and 2. I need to tell you, I said, if I am your father and I can't control you, I will feed you. Feed you for what? You should be prodigal son, you should wander away. I will not pay your school fees. If I tell you something you will obey, I won't pay your school fees. What your school fees for? You should go and get money. I will feed an idiot. Fool. He's not afraid. I will pay for house rent. You come there and come and stay and be eating. And you won't listen. Look at Galatians. He said 4, not 2. Galatians chapter 4. He said, now I said that the hair, as long as he's a child,
different nothing from its
though he be Lord of all, but
is under tutors.
Somebody say under. I didn't hear you say under. Under tutors and governors until the time. At time, he will be there waiting. He is not waiting on God, he's waiting for his father. All the other time that the prodigal son went away, the Bible said he was dead, he was lost. Pain taught me to know the value of even now. Can I tell you a secret I've not told you before? My major thing, my life is all about. That's why I'm here. I'm going to continue with prayer here when I'm done, T6. Why I don't move around is I was born principally to stay under. So my life on earth It's like the life of Moses. It's like the life of Elijah. It's like the life of Jesus. What we do majorly with our life is to wait. So my principal activities on earth is to stay under the lion. Under. If staying under is difficult, then there is no kinship. Then the boy is a bastard. If staying under is difficult, then there's no royalty. If staying under is difficult, then there is no light. If staying under is difficult, then there is wastage. You see, because God raises from under. I say he raises. And that's why I said, the enemies of that boy or that girl is conquered as she's under. You know, if you're under, there are battles you don't fight. I said there are. There are battles you don't fight. There are enemies you don't fight. You see, because in the place where you are under, those who kept you under, protect you. So in the book of Luke chapter 15, the father of the boy said to him, you were dead before. That is, all the people who are not under are dead. It's one of my greatest gifts. There is no big man on earth that is not under something. Adam died when Satan, you know, the primary activity of Satan is to take people away from under. That's what I'm telling you. He said, what are you still doing? Run to this place, run to this place, run to this place, run. Because you want to kill them. There is no plan. Royalty is not meant for wanderers. The shame of eating with pigs, eating meal of pigs, is the destiny of all who can stay under. They don't have victory. Can I tell you something? You have only one family. And if you try to go out of that family, you're going to be servant every other place. Let me say it again. I say you have only one. You cannot get two families. Now, if you leave your family where you are a heir, a family where you have inheritance, a family where teachers and governors are for you, if you go away from there, you will never be an heir any other place. You will never have inheritance every other place. Every other place you're a wanderer there. You are a servant there and you can't have inheritance. Now, a lot of pastors run servant ministries instead of heirs ministries. That's why they don't teach. They say, come, today is a day of miracle. You keep on laying hand on people. Excuse me. You see what the Bible says? You don't lay hand on heirs. You raise heirs. I said, what did I say you do? You keep them under into time. If they don't want to stay under, then they are not part of you. I said, if they don't want to stay, no, if they don't want to stay under, then they are not part of you. You should allow them to be wandering up and down and then get the pain of wandering. I want to read two scriptures. So you know, anytime I come to this, it gets to me. Look at Luke chapter 15:15. I mean, the Bible says the boy went and joined himself. I said, and he went and joined himself to what?
A citizen of that country.
And then went into the field
to feed swine.
Now it's 16.
And he would fain
to fill his belly with
husk that the swine did eat, and no man gave unto him.
Why will people give unto him? Why will people give unto him? Why? Have you seen? It is only if you're here, you're a girl. It is only in family that people care about you. It is only your daddy and your people that care about you. If you try to leave your father's house and meet any other man, any other place, that man, all that he wants to do in your life is to take advantage of you. Because there is nothing connect you and him. And let me not go to it. Now, the Bible says that boy came to his senses. He came to, because he was tired of filling his stomach with husk, that is food of pigs. And in 24, he said, for this my son was
dead and is alive again.
He was lost
and is found. And they began to
That
be
is
merry.
how they describe wanderers. You don't know what it means for you to enter into a church. A church, you don't know the man, who the man of God is. You just saw cross. You just saw cross at the entrance of a particular church. You saw what? You saw cross and you saw a big auditorium. And then you entered into that auditorium where you saw cross. And suddenly, you just look at that man and he says a man of God. And a man you don't know from anywhere. A man you met for the first time just place hand on your head. It was possible because you have left your father. A man you don't know from anywhere, you sat down with that man and you're telling him family stories. Because you saw cross in front of his church. You don't have family. And if anything good come out of that, then there's no God anywhere. It's not that sometimes once in a while that God cannot use certain or certain means to do some miraculous things. That's not the pattern. He just had, there is one shepherd. Let us go and meet him. And then suddenly I said, this and that on you. You now fell down and start shaking. Shaking for what? Shaking. You don't even know me, but you're already shaking. You don't even know me. You don't even know me from anywhere. You just say I'm a man of God. I place hand on you. You started doing like for what? You don't even know me. Now, you just met me. You're already shaking. If you have to start shaking, you have to wait until you know me first. So that when you're shaking, you know what you're shaking for. All this is Allah gave question. Now, all this is I'm teaching is that books transform souls of men for dominion and prosperity. Now, I'm going to take some things. I'm going to take series of teaching from Revelation chapter 10. I'm going to take like about 4 teachings from that angel that has a book. Listen, there is nothing wonderful about a man who is not attached to any book. There is nothing wonderful about a soul that is in darkness. I say there is nothing what? Huh? There is nothing wonderful. There is nothing wonderful about a soul where? In darkness. A soul that doesn't have light. There is nothing wonderful. If you look at that particular angel in chapter 10 of Revelation 1 and 2, the Bible described him. That description was a product of that book. I want us to see it. Can you take from number 1? There's a description, and then there is a book. Whatever that happened, whatever that is the form